Welcome to Call the Wild Tutorials, and today we're talking hunting pressure. Everything you need to know, including how to disperse or get rid of hunting pressure on your map, we're going to talk about today. So what is hunting pressure? Well, hunting pressure is this purple blotch that appears on your map. Now, this only appears after an animal that you shot has died. And it appears where you first hit the animal. So for example, with, let's say I took a shot at this moose that was here, and say I only gave it a flesh wound, and I shot it, maybe I tracked it, and I shot it over here, the hunting pressure is going to show up over here. It's where you first hit the animal is where the hunting pressure will occur. Now there's different levels of hunting pressure. For example, this blotch right here, it was just regular hunting pressure. One animal shot, and not in a tent or not in a blind or a stand or anything like that. It was just out in the open with a rifle. Same with this hunting pressure here. This was taken the same. I harvested a bear over here. Now I did some experimenting here from a stand, and this hunting pressure here was taken from, this blind here. This hunting pressure was taken from this blind. Now blinds reduce hunting pressure by 25%. And so you can see the color difference between the 25% hunting pressure and this full blown out, just regular hunting pressure. So, and as you continue to harvest animals, like over here when I harvested these buffalo, the more hunting pressure you lay down, the brighter that purple is going to get. And eventually, like if you really hammer the snot out of that area and harvest a whole bunch of animals in that area, it'll turn a bright pink. And it's actually very difficult to get rid of this type of hunting pressure. It takes a lot of other hunting around your map in order for you to dissipate it enough where it finally disappears. Now, in my testing of hunting pressure, this is what I found. With regular old hunting pressure, if you shoot and hunt just regularly 10 more areas or 10 more animals across your map, on the 11th shot, this little blotch would disappear completely. It would be completely gone. So once again, that's harvest up to 10, and on the 11th shot, this one would disappear. Now, something weird happened when I was testing hunting pressure, and that was in this area, I had actually shot a brown bear here with a bow and arrow. Then I shot grizzly bear, I should say. Then I shot another grizzly bear here with a 300, just standing regularly. I had shot another grizzly bear from this blind here with a bow and arrow. I'd shot another and then I shot a bear here with the 300 from this stand, or from this blind. And what happened was the one that I shot with the bow and arrow here and the one I shot with the bow and arrow here, they all of a sudden disappeared. Why that is, I have no idea. But it seems because it's only laying 25% hunting pressure when you shoot with a bow and arrow or from a stand or a blind, it seems that hunting pressure seems to disappear first. Why that is, I have no idea. Like I said, all I know is that this is one of the first areas I went and laid down a ton of pressure on, and it's still there. And I've hunted all around this, not all around this map, but I've hunted in different areas of this map, and this has gone down from the bright pink it was. But for some odd reason, these two spots where I hunted with the bow, they disappeared first. So why is this significant? Well, when you lay down enough hunting pressure in a certain area, what happens is the animals are, they act a little strange when they come in. They'll be a little bit nervous coming into that hunting pressure area. And in fact, when you lay down enough hunting pressure, they'll even avoid the area altogether. So it changes the animal's behavior altogether. Not only that, but over here, I used to have a need zone or drinking zone for bison right there in that corner. And because I hunted so many times there and created enough hunting pressure, it eliminated that need zone. So if you ever want to change up a need zone of an animal or eliminate need zones in a certain area, that's what you can do is you're allowed to, you can harvest up to 3 animals before it eliminates a need zone. If you harvest that 4th animal, that need zone is going to disappear. If you take those animals from a hunting structure like a stand or a blind, you're actually, because it reduces the hunting pressure by 4, just remember that you can harvest up to 15 animals in that area. On that 16th that will equal kind of like your 4 animals, and then that will eliminate the need zone. But we'll talk a little bit more about that during another video that deals specifically with need zones. So anyways, that's what we know about hunting pressure. Like I said, just remember, you want to eliminate hunting pressure. That 11th shot will eliminate the first, and for some odd reason, those quarter hunting pressures that you put down, or that 25%, they seem to disappear rather quickly. I'm not 100% sure why, but if you know any other tips or useful information about hunting pressure, please put them in the comment section below. And as always, if you like the video, like it or subscribe. From the beautiful Yukon, this is Call a Wild Tutorial saying happy hunting.